book showing you tips and tricks how to use our awesome Stampin' Up products. So my job is to help you unleash your creativity and help you work out how to actually create some beautiful cards from the beginning to the end. So, welcome. If you're watching this, please make sure you say hello. Please make sure you comment and let me know that you're there, because I love bringing you this virtual learning platform from my virtual studio. So, hello and good morning. I've got Matthew. He's first off the rank this morning. So, good morning, everybody. As I said, I'm here to help you learn how to create cards from the beginning to the end. So, working out how to actually pick your color scheme, and then the design process, and then the actual process of assembling and creating some beautiful projects using your papercraft products. So, once again, my name is Donna Gray. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia, and I sell all things to do with paper crafting. And I can see quite a lot of you jumping on and saying hello. So, thank you for everyone that's jumping on saying hello. Now, please make sure you share this with some of your friends. Some of your friends may want to join this crafty session with us. So, I hope you're all having a wonderful Easter weekend. So, it's Easter Saturday here in Australia. So we've had Good Friday yesterday. I hope you all had a good Friday. And now we have Easter Saturday. So, good morning and welcome. So, I did pop a post up on my Facebook page this morning asking what you wanted me to create with today. So, we've got brand new products that are in our coming up in our new annual catalogue. So, it's exciting times. Good morning, Denny, from the next room. So, it's exciting times for us with a brand new catalogue. So, I wanted to bring you some crafting and showing you a bit of a sneak peek of a beautiful suite, a beautiful suite that is in the brand new annual catalogue. So, so welcome. All right, so I'm just going to pop you down now to show you the cover of this awesome brand new catalogue. So as you can see, it is bright, it is cheerful, it is a gorgeous suite. So this here is actually the suite of products that I'm going to be using this morning. So it's made to the front cover of our catalogue. I'm not allowed to show you the inside of the catalogue, but I can actually show you the cover. So when I popped the post up in my Facebook group, the majority, I had a couple of comments that said, use the Hues of Happiness suite. So that's what we're going to play around with today. So I just wanted to let you know a couple of things before we get started, a couple of things that I have that is going on in my Stampin' Up business at the moment. So I'm just going to take away that banner so that you can see. Okay, there. All right. So a couple of things that I have going on. Now, sorry, if you want to get your hands on one of these awesome catalogs, then you'll find in the description down below in the show more box on YouTube, and you will also find it in the description of the video on Facebook. If you wanted to get your hands on one of these catalogs, if you are a customer of mine and you've purchased through the last 6 months, you will get a complimentary catalog sent through from me. If you are not a customer of mine and you're not already dealing with a Stampin' Up demonstrator, please make sure you fill in that link. You must be from Australia. I can't send catalogs anywhere outside of Australia, but please make sure you fill in that link and pop yourself onto my catalog mailing list. And I would be more than happy next week to pop some catalogs in the post for people that are requesting one. But if you're already dealing with the demonstrator, please make sure you reach out to that demonstrator that you're already dealing with, because these catalogs actually cost us money, and it costs us money to send them out as well. So a couple of things I've got going on. Sweetalicious Fun Fold Club for this month is the Tulip Fields. You get a pack of the Flowering Fields Designer Series paper, a full pack. You get a roll of the window pane, Evening Evergreen window pane ribbon, and you also get a pack of the brushed brass butterflies. Now, you get a video tutorial from Rose Ward in New York showing you 3 fun folds, and you also get a video tutorial from myself showing you another 3 fun folds. So 6 fun fold cards we actually create in our videos, and it costs $60 for it to get delivered to your doorstep. We are using the Tulip Fields bundle, so you will actually need the Tulip Fields bundle plus the ink pads that go along with it to be able to create your gorgeous fun fold cards. It's a great club to be a part of. If you love designer series paper, then our Sweet Delicious Club is definitely the thing to be in. We are actually having to have a price increase due to the price increase of products and also our shipping increase. So mine will be going up to $70 and Rose's will be going up to $50. All right. So, of course, there's only 2 weeks left. If you're thinking about heading towards my 2-day craft retreat in Beaudesert at the Club Beaudesert, Queensland, then please make sure you click on that registration link and register. Now, if you don't want to pay right away, the payment in full is due by the 3rd of May. Now, if you don't want to pay right away, you can actually choose the pay at the door option, and I will actually send you some account details for you to put a direct deposit into my account. So you can use internet banking to be able to do it. You can also get this retreat in a box as well. It costs an extra $25 to get it posted out to you in a box, but you get everything that everyone gets at the in-person event. You get delivered in a box. You get a PDF tutorial showing you how to make the 8 make and take projects. You're going to get from the Textured Chick suite, you're going to get the bundle, the stamp set and the die set. You're going to get the Stripes and Splatters 3D embossing folder. You're going to get designer series paper, cardstock, ribbon. You're going to get everything that you need to be able to create your 8 make and take projects with a PDF tutorial. So you can get it sent to your door or you can attend in person. There's 2 weeks left. Karen said that she's so excited for the craft retreat. So there's 2 weeks left to register. So if you're a Queenslander and you live around the Brisbane Gold Coast area, then by all means, have a think about this 2-day craft retreat. We're already I've exceeded the amount of people that I actually thought I was going to have, and we've got a lot of room. So we can fit up to 40 people at the Club Beaudesert for this retreat. So if you're interested, please make sure down in that show more box down below, it'll say 2-day craft retreat, July. And you can register for that. My In Color Club is an awesome thing to be a part of. If you know, we have brand new in colors coming in the new catalog. My In Color Club is going to start at the beginning of next month. So if you want to register now, you can register. It costs $87.50 plus $9.50 postage per month, and you do it over 5 months. So you pay that per month and you collect 1 color each month. So in that, you're going to get the stamp, the ink pad, the re-inker, the blends, the Stampin' Right marker, a roll of the ribbon. You're going to get the glimmer paper. So these gorgeous glimmer paper. So I think you get 4 sheets of each color. So you're going to get 4 sheets of the glimmer paper each month. You're also going to get a sampling of the embellishments, which are these gorgeous embellishments here. You're also going to get a color coach that will show you coordination colors with it. So you're going to get a series of those that you're going to collect each month. So at the end of the month, you're going to have color coaches, and hopefully I'll be able to do up some blank ones as well so that you can actually do some of your own color coordination as well. And that's fantastic for being able to use and incorporate our in colors into our already existing colors. You will also get for free as my gift to you, and I'm going to show you because I think I have them here. I do. You will get a full pack of these gorgeous cards and envelopes. So you're going to, and this is a free gift. So this is valued at $17.50. You're going to get these for free at the end of your subscription. So we've got the gorgeous in color envelopes and the gorgeous in color cards. So you can see in our 5 gorgeous colors, cards and envelope pack. So that will actually be a free gift from myself for being as a thank you for being a part of my In Color Club. So if you wanted to register for that, the link is in the show more box down below as well. Last chance products are happening, so we've only got 2 weeks left of the last chance products. So if there were things that were on your wish list, there's up to 50% off some of our you can get so much. In a starter kit, you pay $169, but you get to choose $235 worth of product. And you can put any of these last chance products into a starter kit. So it's something to think about. And if you're thinking about it, please don't hesitate to give me a call. My contact details down below. You will find that it's easy to contact me. Also, I have my monthly stamps club. My monthly stamps club for this month is the On the Horizon stamp set. So the On the Horizon stamp set, I have it right here. It's this stamp set here. So as you can see, these are some of the gorgeous projects that Stampin' Up have created with this set. But for the monthly stamps club, it costs you $50 per month. You get the stamp set and you get a card kit to make 6 cards, and you get a video tutorial showing you step by step how to make those 6 cards. Also, when you're a paying member of my monthly stamps club, you also get access to all of my other stamps club videos that are available as well, and you will find them in a Facebook group under the video tab. So if you're interested, please make sure you reach out to me. Okay, so of course, everybody was interested in the Happiness Abounds. This is the Hues of Happiness set. So we have the Happiness Abounds stamp set, and we also have the gorgeous dies that go with it as well. So we're going to have a little bit of a play around with this gorgeous set, and you will see the beautiful paper that goes with this suite as well. So this designer series paper is really, really nice. As you can see, it has a bit of an ombre look with, I'm going to pull that right out so that we can have a look at this paper in detail. So it has a gorgeous ombre look to the paper, and we've got beautiful patterns on the other side. So we've got cute little crosses on the other side. So you can see it blends from the pinks and mauves into the blues, into the yellows and pinks again. So we've got that gorgeous paper here. Once again, I'll show you this way. You can see it has pinks, purples, blues, greens, yellows, oranges, pinks, and reds again. And then a gorgeous pattern on the other side. So good morning, everyone. I can see quite a few joining in. I hope you're having a lovely Easter weekend. So here we have our blues into our purples and mauves, into our pinks, and then into our crimsons and reds. So you can see there, but this paper is stunning. And then just a general pattern on the other side, little tiny crosses plus little flowers, which is really, really cute. Here we have another one. This is going at a diagonal this time. So we've got blues, we've got yellows, pinks, back into the yellows and oranges, blues, and same again. So you can get some really, really cute patterns. And then a gorgeous rainbow pattern on the back side. This one here, we've got beautiful flowers in our pool party tones, in the blue tones, in the purple tones, and also in the I was going to say Highland Heather, fresh freesia. And you can see a gorgeous pattern on the back there. This one here, now this one here is super cute because we can actually use the dies to cut out some of these flowers. So I'm actually going to, these two here, we can actually use the dies to cut out some flowers. So I'm going to grab that so you can see here a gorgeous pattern on the back side as well. Aren't they just stunning? All right, so I'm going to grab out those two pieces of paper because we want to use some of these gorgeous flowers to cut out. So I'm going to show you how you can make some really super quick, easy cards by using these, because as you will see, some of these dies will actually cut out. So we can cut out the leaves here. Okay, now if you're wondering what this set is called again, I'm just going to pop it on the bottom of the screen so you can see. It is called the Hues of Happiness. That is what we're using at the moment. So we've got the Happiness Abound stamp set, we've got the Blossoming Happiness dies, and this is the gorgeous paper. Now, I also, when I actually get some designer series paper like this, the first thing I do is I work out when I'm about to start a project or design a card, I look at the colors that are actually in the designer series paper. So that is where I start my design process. So a lot of people, I know I've had many questions asking me, where do you start? How do you know what to do, and how do you know where to start? So that's actually what I do. So the beauty of our designer series paper, if you see on, when I can find the back sheet, okay, so the back sheet of our designer series paper tells us what colors we're actually going to use with this designer series paper. So I'll bring this up a little bit closer so you can see. So it says Hues of Happiness 12 by 12 inch paper, and then it has Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, Mango Melody, Melon Mambo, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, and Pool Party. So it tells us on every bit of designer series paper, if we turn over the back of that designer series paper, it is always under the name of the paper, it is always going to tell us the coordinating colors. And even in our catalogs now, they're actually showing you the designer series paper that's in a suite. They're actually showing you color codes of actually what goes with these beautiful papers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab out some of those colors so that we can see. We've got Coastal Cabana. So let me see what I have in here. Coastal Cabana, I have some of that. I also want to go, it says Flirty Flamingo, which I think I have some of that. I do. Here's my Flirty Flamingo. There. Okay. We also have, I like the Melon Mambo, so we'll go for that. And I also want to go for some of the Gorgeous Grape. We'll go there. Okay, Gorgeous Grape and Pool Party was the other one I wanted to use. So we've got some Pool Party happening. All right, so we've got quite a lot of selection of colours there. So this is where I start, mainly checking out that, and that's where I start. So the next thing what I want to do is, before I lose that die, I actually want to cut out some of these flowers. So I'm going to check out my tones. I'm thinking that I like this Pool Party one. So I actually want to cut out some of those because I think I could make a really cute, really striking card with the Pool Party one. So I'm just going to grab the dies, and as I'll show you, we can cut out leaves. So we have these leaves here that we can cut out. We can also cut out the gorgeous large flowers. So we've got this large flower here. I just wanted to show you that. We can cut out, and we just need to move it around until we can get it exactly where it needs to be, right there. Okay, so we can cut out that one there. We can also cut out the smaller this one here. Okay, we can cut out that one. We can also cut out the rose, which I can pop it on. Well, we'll do that there. We can pop it on the rose here. Okay, so we can cut out that one. We can also cut out the two leaves. So these single leaves here. So you can see there, we can cut out those ones as well. And we can also cut out, I think that's about it. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to, with my paper snips, I'm going to cut out a few of these that we can cut out. So I want to do, I'm going to move that one. I want to do these gorgeous ones first. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to randomly cut in here around that one. because I'm going to use the dies to cut them out. I'm going to cut out this cute little leaf. That one there. I can cut out that there. Those. And I think I'm going to cut out those leaves there. Those couple of sets of leaves there. All right. Did I not cut out? I've got the rose one cut out. There's a rose up there. Well, we might just go like that. So what I would do is buy a couple of packs of this designer series paper so that one of them you could actually cut all of the cute flowers out. You could grab your sheets of designer series paper and cut out a whole heap of those flowers. So that's what I'm actually going to do first. So I'll bring in the cut and emboss. Like that. And those. Okay. So I'm going to pop that one on there. So now when it comes to, no worries, Helen. Helen's saying she's joining and she's a little bit late. That's totally okay. So when it comes to lining these up, all you've got to do is keep spinning your die around until you can see that it's going to fit over it right where you need it to be. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pop this little one on because that's this one that I can cut that out. So this is how we can actually create a card without even stamping. So how awesome is that we can create a card without even stamping? So you could, some people that like to fussy cut, you could fussy cut these if that's what you want to do. It's not high on my priority list, fussy cutting. So, but if you, and that's why we have these dies, and that's why I think it's fantastic that Stampin' Up are now doing that with these dies to be able to help us with our crafting. So I'm just going to run those ones through and cut them out. Okay. So you can see there, it looks like we've stamped an image and cut it out. So it's a perfect way of creating quickly using our designer series paper. Okay, so we have those. Just going to run those back through and I'm going to cut out that leafy image there. So I'll pop the die on there. I don't know how many of these I'm going to use, but I may as well cut them out while I'm going. So we have that one there. The rose was one that I was going to cut out. And we've got some more leaves happening here. So we'll see if we can pop that one on there for the leaves. There. And maybe the rose. Just there. Right there like that. Okay, and we'll run that one through. And then we also have some more left here that we can cut out some more leaves if we need to. But I think that might be enough. Okay, so we've got a rose. We've got some more leaves. Okay. All right. So let's pop that out of the way. I'll leave that there because I've got more paper there that I can actually cut some more things out of. So I'll just leave that aside and I'll be able to cut some more out at a later date. All right. So you can see here, we've got some really, really cute embellishments already, just with cutting out of the designer series paper. Who loves it? Type into the comments who loves it when we can actually cut out something out of the designer series paper like that. All right, so I'm thinking I could do a pool party base, but I also think I could do a coastal cabana. Can you see the difference in those two colors? So I'm thinking a coastal cabana layer would look really, really cute. So I'm just going to grab my paper trimmer and we'll cut a layer. Okay. Now, don't panic about the measurements that I do here, because if you are on my mailing list, my email mailing list, which you will find in the show more box down below. If you join my email list, you will find that I send out a tutorial each week. Now, I do apologize for the tutorial that I sent out last week. This week just gone. I want to explain something that happened with that tutorial this week. I actually did the measurements wrong when it came to the layers. So I do apologize. There was a layer. So if there's anyone that actually signed up for that and got that free tutorial, there was a layer that I put on it that should have been 1 7/8 of an inch, and I put 3 7/8, I think it was. And the same thing for the next one down. So I do apologize for that. Now, if you want to get the right measurements, please, you could either work it out yourselves, or if you have trouble working it out, please just shoot me a quick message, and I would be more than happy to explain what it should have been, instead of harassing people and sending out a whole new email. I thought I would just mention it today. So I'm going to fold that in half because that's my card base. So I've got a pool party card base. Okay, and I'm going to use my bone folder for that. Okay, so we have a coastal cabana layer, and we also have a basic white layer. So you can see there, I'm just going to get, actually, you know what, I'm going to cut that down another 8 because I want to see a bit more of that coastal cabana. So I do apologize for that. I'm going to cut that down to that and that. So that we can see a bit more of that coastal cabana layer in behind. Can you see there? I just took another 1/8 of an inch off it, and it's going to give us a larger border. All right. Hey, Nicole, how are you? So we have this gorgeous die in here, and I think this is super, super cute because it creates a cutout version in our card that it just cuts out some patterns. So let's just cut that out on that white piece and see what it looks like when we pop that layer in behind. So I'll just bring in the cut and emboss again on that layer. Now I'm going to put it over to one side a little bit. So I'm just going to pop it over to that one side because I want to see, I want to have a bit of a blank space over the other side where I'm going to pop my embellishment. So in my brain, hopefully this is going to work. I'm just going to see. Okay. Are you ready for it? Look at that. How awesome is that? I love dies that do this. And then, of course, when we pop it over here, we're going to see that pattern through there. Now, just let me grab my... Actually, I'm going to take my handy dandy brush tool. Now, the reason why I'm going to do the handy dandy brush tool is it makes it easy to get bits and pieces out. And if you look, these actually aren't totally cut out. If we push them, we can push them up. Can you see that? Can you see that? So it's got some little petals that don't totally cut out, but we can push them up to get a bit of a 3D look happening on our card. Can you see that? I know it's a bit hard to see, but they have some cute little petals that stay in there that you can push up to add a little bit of texture to your card and add a bit of a 3D look. So we're just going to push those with our Take Your Pick tool. So all I'm doing is with the Take Your Pick tool on the underside of it, just popping the Take Your Pick tool through and popping those up. Okay, now I have an idea of what ribbon I'm going to use on this. I have a perfect ribbon that I want to use. So I'm just going to pop all those up, and it's just going to create, it's going to look like petals popping up, which is super, super cute. Okay, like that. There's visitors here at my parents' place at the moment. There's lots and lots of visitors coming for Easter, so there's a bit of noise happening downstairs. All right, and then I'm actually going to adhere that onto my Coastal Cabana layer. So out of you that are already demonstrators and are able to order these products, who has ordered this gorgeous Hues of Happiness stamp set? This is one of my optional classes at my retreat. So it's going to be super, super fun designing some gorgeous cards for my retreat. So there you can see we've got that gorgeous pattern. So then I'm actually going to do a beautiful arrangement of these flowers that we have here with some gorgeous greenery. How awesome is that? Oh, we could probably do a bit there. We could probably do a bit coming down through there and maybe a bit here. So can you see how quickly that card has come together? Look at that. How quick and awesome was that? All right. So of course, I'm going to add a little bit of dimension using my dimensionals here. So I think I'm going to pop up all three flowers. So I'm going to pop up the large flower first. And that's normally what I do. I do a bit of a dry run. Now, in case you've joined in later and you're wondering what stamp set or what bundle this is, I'll just show you. I've just popped it down on there. It's called the Hues of Happiness. This is a gorgeous brand new bundle coming from our new 2022 to 2023 annual catalogue. Now, the only way that you can actually get your hands on these products right at this very moment is to pop it into a starter kit. So the exciting news is if you fall in love with this, you can join my Wild Heart Crafters community and get help and guidance when it comes to your crafting, but also get to meet many, many other Wild Heart Crafters, crafty people. So we're all like-minded people that we all craft, and we all have different ideas of how we craft, and it's great. We learn off each other and we have an awesome fun time in our Wild Heart Crafters team. Just going to pop that one right there where I had that. I'll take that away again so you can see what I'm doing. So Brenton said pre-ordered it, and the Tea Boutique. The Tea Boutique is gorgeous as well. Hey Laurie, how you going? Thanks for jumping on and joining me. All right, so I'm going to grab some more dimensionals on the back of this one. And we'll pop that one right there. So as you can see, I'm popping these up, but I'm also doing it in a fashion where I work out my layout and I do a bit of a dry run first. And then after I've done the dry run, then I actually I build from that dry run. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that one in there. And then these, well, that one there I've just popped on because it actually went in with the dimensional. And then I just pop my little flowers in. Sorry, my leaves in underneath where I want them to be. So I think I want that one. No, it can just come out from under there. This one here, I want to come out from underneath the rose down the bottom here. So just a little bit of liquid Tombow and slip it in underneath that one. Like that. And our last little leaf, we can slip in. I think I want to slip it in up through there. Okay, so there you have a really, really gorgeous layout, and that's just using the designer series paper. All right, so I want to use some of my gorgeous ribbon. I know the exact ribbon I want to use for this. And it's our Pool Party sheer ribbon. Absolutely love this ribbon. So I think what I want to do is I want to do a gorgeous, what have I got as far as a sentiment in this stamp set? Let me see. I could just do happy birthday, sending many thanks for all you do. You are wonderful in every way. Well, we'll stamp a couple of those sentiments. I'm not quite sure what I want to pop on there first, but I do want to use this gorgeous ribbon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a double bow. This ribbon is beautiful, but it's very sheer. So because it's very sheer, you'll find that sometimes it can tend to disappear. It's really, really nice if you want to use a really soft, subtle look. But I actually like to double it up and do a double bow. So I've just got 2 strips of the ribbon. And I'm just going to do a normal bow. So all I'm doing is I've got 2 strips of the ribbon. I'm just tying a normal bow like I would normally tie it. So just like that. And then, of course, what happens is we can spread that out. So we can spread it out like that and like that, and you get a nice fluffy type of bow. And trim off those. So I think that's going to look gorgeous, just tucked in underneath my flowers. So it's not too much, but just tucked in there on that corner. So I'm going to pop that up onto my front of my card. Hey, Sue, that's okay. Doesn't matter you're late. The replay is always there to be able to watch. Okay. So this is my first play with this, well, my second play with this suite. I do tell a lie. It is my second time I've actually played with it, but I haven't really had a good play. So this is probably the first real good play around, especially with the designer series paper. So if you love designer series paper, you are going to love that paper. All right, so I'm going to pop that onto my Pool Party base, like so, like that. Then, of course, I'm going to grab some of my glue dots, which I popped here. I'm going to grab some glue dots and pop some glue dots in behind that bow. I'm actually going to pop my glue dots down on here where I want the bow to go. So I'm just going to, with my Take Your Pick tool, pop them off and just pop them right there directly onto my card where I want the bow to go. And then I'm just going to push my bow into it. Okay, so that's one of the easy ways of adding a bow and not trying to grab the glue dots onto your bow. Just pop the glue dots where you want it to be and then pop it into it. Now, we have some gorgeous gems that go with this suite, which are stunning. We can use these ones here, which are Glossy Dots assortment. Now, that's what actually goes with the suite. But as you can see, they look a little bit too bright and a little bit too strong for this. So we have some gorgeous in-color opal rounds, and I thought the in-color opal rounds here look absolutely gorgeous, and I think will blend in really, really nice with the front of this card. So I'm going to choose to use some of those. Okay, so I've got this here. I'm just going to add some of these just to add some cute little embellishments in there. Oop. So you can see, and I normally like to do 3. So you can see I've got 1, 2, 3. So in a bit of a triangle shape. Okay, so let's grab a piece of basic white cardstock and let's stamp some of these sentiments and work out which one we want to use. So I'm going to use, I think, Coastal Cabana ink because it's a little bit stronger than the Pool Party. Or do we want to use Pool Party? Who's going to vote? Do we want to use Pool Party or Coastal Cabana? So I'm going to just stamp a couple of these sentiments and work out which one I want to use. So we have Happy Birthday for a start. We can do that one. The script in this is gorgeous. I'll use that one. Now, normally you would use a pierce mat underneath this. I don't have a pierce mat here at the moment, so but I have a really, really good solid table. I have a big, so this is Pool Party. Okay, so we've got Pool Party. So I want you to see, do we want to use Pool Party or do we want to use, this is Coastal Cabana. You probably look at it and go, there's not much difference, but there is. One is quite dark, a bit darker. Everyone's saying Coastal Cabana, Coastal Cabana, Coastal Cabana. Okay, Coastal Cabana is that second one there. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to trim these with my, I'm going to do a happy birthday. I've decided I'm going to do happy birthday. So I'm just going to trim that. And I'm going to trim it this way. And I'm going to cut the happy birthday in half because I want it a little bit thinner. I'm going to cut it down. I want to cut happy birthday in half. So just like that. I want to cut it down like this. Trim that one as much as I can. And trim the top part off as much as I can. Probably about there. So we have happy. And then we have birthday. So I'm going to trim that. It's pretty close up the top, but I want to trim it a bit down the bottom. So we have happy birthday. And then I think I can pop the happy birthday in and around. Happy, up there. And happy birthday. So can you see that? Because I don't actually want to have it all in one thing. Or we could have it happy. Where do you think? Or like this. Happy birthday. What do you think? I'm going to close up that ink pad so I don't get it all over me. Or do we want to do happy and birthday down in there? Happy birthday there. Kathy's saying under. Does the greeting get a little lost on the card? Straight on the white at the top right. Okay, up here. Both ways look good. First one. Oh my God, Julie, what was the first one? I feel like I want to pop it in here. I'm going to pop it up so you can actually see it. I think I want to pop it there. I like it a bit crazy. If I pop it up, so I'm going to pop some dimensionals on behind so you can see. So I'll use the edge bit of my dimensionals to be able to do that so you can actually see when it gets popped up how it's going to look. Okay, so we've got happy. I could actually pop it onto here, but then I'm covering up the flowers. I feel like I want it up here. I feel like I want it there and there maybe. There and there. What about there and there? What if you outline it with Coastal Cabana? Off the flowers, okay. I'm not putting it on the flower. I agree with that one. When it was on the flowers, I was like, no, I'm covering up all my lovely flowers. I think I'm going to do it right there where I've got it and pop them both up. So I'm going to do birthday here, like that. And happy birthday at a jaunty angle, like that. What do you think? Okay, and now for the insert, I'm going to do, I don't have any cut out pieces left. No, I used them all. I think for the insert, I might actually do just some of these cute little leaves. I'll pop that up onto a block. Okay, so I think I'm going to do some Coastal Cabana leaves on the insert. Like that. And a little bit there. And a little bit there. Although, no, I'm going to turn that over. I don't like that. I'm going to use this little one. This little one's really cute. I do remember because I used it for my catalogue mail out. I'm going to use this one. It's cute. Some cute little flowers. And I'm going to do just one coming down through there. Look at that for the insert. So Coastal Cabana and just some cute little flowers. And then I'm just going to glue that onto the insert, onto the inside of the card. So, anyone that's watching, are you thinking this could be on your wish list? Are you thinking it could be a set that you, or a suite that you think could be on your wish list? There you go. What do you think? I absolutely adore any flower sets. So once again, this was called the Hues of Happiness Suite. So I've just popped it down there on the bottom. Hues of Happiness sneak peek. So you've got your gorgeous stamp set. You've got that beautiful paper, which was absolutely stunning. And there you have a really, really easy card using designer series paper and just popping it up. Very minimal stamping. Only had to stamp our sentiments and the insert of the card. I hope you totally enjoyed that sneak peek of the Hues of Happiness suite that is coming to us live on the 3rd of May. So, as I said, if you're interested in purchasing any of these products right now, the only way you can get them is in a starter kit, and I would be more than happy to help you make a decision. If you wanted to join, you get a discount. You get to be a part of my Wild Heart Crafters crafting community, which is really, really awesome. But the best part about joining my Wild Heart Crafters team is that you get help and guidance with your crafting. So you're not just buying products. I help and inspire people as much as I possibly can to get their products off their shelf and actually use them. So that is what I love inspiring my team to do, and also my customers. So hopefully you enjoyed that fun crafty session this morning. I want you all to have a wonderful Easter and enjoy family and friends, and have a great break away from work or the rat race of normal life. And until next time, my name is Donna Gray, and I'm a Stamping Up demonstrator in the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. And I love teaching and helping guide people with their crafting. I like helping you find that creativity. And I know that a lot of people say, I don't have a creative bone in my body. You all do. You just need to find it. And I'm here to help you do that. So have a happy Easter and a safe Easter. And until next time, have a great day. Bye for now.